Hey Dan, Edie, good to see you again.
Good morning. How are you doing?
I'm doing well.
Good.
Doing well.
Good.
So we're going to talk. We're on the back nine here at Silverleaf. We're going to talk a little bit about course management, some strategy. I know you're an advanced player, so we'll kind of touch on a couple strategies that will be better for you if you're in competition, where the nerves get involved, and just a couple little things to calm yourself down and stick to your routine.
Yeah.
So looking at this hole, we've got a lot of desert to carry. It's about a 500-yard hole. There is a forced carry up there. There's a wash area, I should say, between the fairway, where the fairway ends, and the green approach area. And that's around 300 yards from here.
Okay.
So I've seen how far you hit it. We may not want to hit driver here.
Yeah.
That's maybe your strategy. That's first strategy, is not just to pull out the driver.
Yep.
And then the other thing I like to think about is looking at, okay, where's the most, especially on an unfamiliar golf course, where the most trouble is in the fairway.
Yeah.
So in this case, more along the right side. So I'd like to tee up the ball, kind of like where you have it here, closer to the right side of the tee box. That opens up that whole left side of the fairway.
Yeah, absolutely.
So that's, I think, a pretty good strategy for any level of player.
And me personally too, I always kind of favor the right side because I cut the ball. Too.
Okay.
Like, it's just first instinct, right? To put the ball on the right side of the tee box here, and I'm like, all right, kind of looking at it, I'm like, I see a lot of room left.
Okay.
And I'm like, that's kind of where I want to start. I'm going to start it left and maybe try to work it. I always try to work it forward. Actually, I kind of work turn things toward the trouble because I don't usually over miss. I usually end up hitting it a little bit straighter.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, knowing that now that the hole's only probably got 300 yards to get to the wash, I'll probably end up taking 3 wood off the tee.
Got it.
Just to hit it a little bit shorter.
And playing it smart. That's
Yeah,
good.
exactly.
That's good.
Fairways and greens, right? So
Yeah, exactly. that is the best strategy. Make the game boring.
Exactly.
Really good. Well, good. So, and that, the visualization, I love that you're thinking about that, kind of visualizing part of your pre-shot routine, visualizing the shot.
Yep.
Looking out there, we do have a lot of desert to carry.
Yeah.
The other strategy I like is bringing your eye level up.
Okay.
So if you've got, you're thinking the left side of the fairway is good because you're going to cut it in just a little bit to end up more in the center. You can look way up, even halfway up that mountainside, and see, okay, that's the line I want to go.
Yeah.
And that way, then all of a sudden your eye level is up above the trouble, and you're not concerned with that area, even as an advanced player.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
That works well.
Not really focusing on what's kind of down the ground, right? I'm
Exactly.
looking at a spot out there. Cause my big thing for me, like when I'm playing, is I like to see my ball go in the windows.
I love it.
Yeah, so like when I'm hitting the shots in the windows, that's when I know I'm hitting well. So if I was going to find a spot, look at up there, for like a window,
sure,
that would kind of help with figuring out where I want to start the ball.
Absolutely. That's a great strategy. Well, I think we've got the first part of the hole taken care of.
Yeah.
Any questions?
No, I mean, I've always been asked that. I do have one question. I've always been told, like, big thing is settle nerves, just sticking to your routine. I mean, is that something that you advise?
Absolutely. I think pre-shot routine, keeping that consistent from tee to green, and even when you're putting, obviously keeping that very consistent, and keeping the timing of it so that you're not, when we get nervous, we can kind of hurry things up, and then as a result, maybe we slow it down too much. So keeping that timing, and that's certainly something that you can practice on the driving range as well.
Absolutely.
Just kind of going through that routine every time. It's really easy on the range to just grab another ball, rapid fire, right? So to go through that routine and really practice that as part of your practice routine is important.
Awesome. Well, I'll hit this quick one and then we'll get going with this playing lesson.
Sounds great.
Awesome.
All right.